Previously on Masterchef Back to Win, the cooks faced off in the infamous tag team challenge.
Let's go.
Tell me.
Going on the long side.
I'll do it.
Drop that damn Wellington.
No, I won't.
Switch.
Got it.
For some, teamwork made the dream work.
This is the best risotto of the evening.
I'd serve this in my flagship restaurant tonight. Congratulations, Shanika and Bowen. But for others,
What are you? No.
They don't seem like a team that should be together.
it spelled disaster. The risotto just feels ignored. This patient at the top here is raw. The person leaving MasterChef Back to Win is Gabriel. Tonight,
You hear that?
What is that?
the top 11 kicks off. Come on, man. And we're bringing takeout for everyone.
You know I'm always hungry.
But there's a catch.
You have to cook a gourmet version of that takeout dish.
But for a spot in the top 10,
Who's gonna come down the wire?
why?
Your ass better cook.
Come on.
Nobody's safe. They'll have to think outside the to-go box. It's definitely elevated.
It's award-winning stuff.
Or be taken out of the competition for good.
Instead of elevating it, you sunk it.
Hand me your apron.
Here we go, another day.
Another day, another competition. Coming into the top 11, I've experienced this before. The first time around, I made it to the top 7, so I at least need to get past that.
The door is locked.
What you mean it's locked?
Did you knock?
Yeah. So what are we supposed to do?
We're locked out. Where is Gordon?
Gordon, Aaron, Joe.
Why are we locked out? Why are we standing outside? This is bizarre. But of course, there's always a reason. Gordon always has a reason.
You hear that?
Oh.
What?
What is that?
Oh my God!
All right.
That was amazing.
The judges roll up on their little mopeds. I think it's adorable, you know, especially Joe and his little moped. He looks so cute. I definitely think the judges have something up their sleeves.
Come on, man.
Oh my God.
What'd you guys bring us?
Right, as you can see, today's challenge has been delivered to you all by Grubhub.
Each one of these bags contains some of the most requested delivery items in the entire country, based on the top food trends on Grubhub. Tonight, your challenge is to select one of these dishes out of the Grubhub delivery bag and cook a gourmet version of that dish.
Ah, interesting.
Oh,
Understood?
Yes, chef.
Now, listen carefully. The winner of tonight's challenge will receive the coveted immunity pin and secure their spot in the top 10 alongside Shanika and Bowen. You guys excited?
Yes, Chef.
Okay, all of you, please come follow us in the kitchen so you can get to pick your dishes.
Yes,
Let's
Chef.
go.
Last challenge, Fred and I ended up on the bottom, and I feel like I haven't shown the judges all I have to offer. So tonight, I have a lot to prove.
Now, dishes like the ones you'll find in these bags and many more will be available at MasterChef Table, a new restaurant exclusively on Grubhub. Here's how it's going to work tonight. In a moment, you're all going to come up here and randomly grab a bag, anyone you wish, and take it back to your station. Got it?
Yes, Chef.
Good. Right, all of you, please step up and grab a takeout bag.
Let's grab this one.
This is gonna be hard because you can't just like create the literal dish that they present you. You have to find a way to elevate it and use it as inspiration. There's a lot going on.
His bag is heavy. Oh my God.
Right, Big Willie, tell us what you got.
I got fried rice and orange sesame chicken.
Happy with that?
Most definitely.
Christian, tell us what you got.
Ooh, tacos. Ooh, that's a good one.
Amanda, open up your bag.
I have lettuce wraps.
Derek,
Ooh, empanadas?
Randy, let's go.
Chicken and waffles.
Emily,
Let's check it out. Hamburger.
Dara.
Ooh, some butter chicken.
Oh, come on. Fred,
Spaghetti and meatballs.
They got some good stuff.
and
Finally,
Michael.
ramen. Whoa. It is very hard to make ramen. It takes hours or days to make the broth. So trying to figure out how I'm gonna elevate it and like put my twist on it, I'm feeling pretty stumped.
And we are upping the difficulty tonight for the first time in this competition.
You will have 45 minutes
to cook us an upscale gourmet version of your chosen takeout dish.
The fact that we only have 45 minutes, that automatically makes me concerned because making pasta dough from scratch in 45 minutes is going to be a very, very tough task.
Now, if you cook at the top of your game tonight, you will get that very much coveted prized immunity pin. But if you fall short, sadly, your takeout might take you out.
Ooh. Right, everybody ready?
Yes, sir.
Let's have 45 minutes on the clock. Your time starts now. Come on, guys.
Come on, let's go.
Willie,
Let's go.
spin it up now.
Right behind, right behind. Here
Let's
we go.
go.
Yeah, open the door.
All right, heads up, heads up.
Slow and steady wins the race.
I need basmati rice.
Corn, corn, corn.
Here we go.
Lobster tails.
What am I gonna pickle? What am I gonna pickle? I'm kind of disappointed that I got chicken and waffles. You know, it's a delicious dish. People probably thought I was happy about it because I'm from the South. Garlic and onion. This is kind of in my wheelhouse, but I'm a little concerned, you know, whether this can be elevated enough to get me into the top 10. And so I know that I've got to impress the judges with my flavors.
Right, 3 minutes gone, 42 minutes remaining.
All right, let's see.
This here.
I got a chicken lettuce wrap, and I'm gonna kind of do the inverse and do a chicken roulade. So like with the stuffing on the inside of the chicken instead of the chicken inside of the greens. And I really wanted to showcase a new technique, a new skill. This is the challenge that can get you to the top 10. It's one of the milestones that I hope to reach here at Masterchef.
Yes, yes, yes.
This is a big one tonight because they are playing for a spot in the top 10 along with Shanika and Bowen.
Yeah.
I love this challenge because these are the most popular dishes on Grubhub. Then
Yes.
our cooks have to transform them into elevated or gourmet kind of experiences.
Absolutely.
So we're kind of eating what America wants to eat tonight. That's
Sure.
fantastic.
Yeah, and I love to see all the diversity
Right.
that's demonstrated here. We have food from India, Mexico, we have stuff from the Mediterranean.
I want to see some real creativity on this, but respect the base of that dish from that to-go item in a way that you can recognize an essence of the flavor and give it a little bit of that personality. That's hard to pull off tonight. 45 minutes, come on, is not long. This is a tall order, this one.
We got this. Dara's working.
I got Indian cuisine, so I'm making a spiced rice with buttered chicken. I'll be making garlic butter chapati and a cucumber mint raita. This is something that I cook and eat a ton. It's one of my favorite dishes, so I'm running with it in a traditional way. Indian cuisine doesn't need reinventing. It's just about making sure that all the flavors are there. And if this is a dish that gets me in the top 3, I would be really, really happy.
7 minutes gone, 38 minutes remaining. Let's go.
Yes.
We got this.
Perfect. I am making a take on spaghetti and meatballs. I'm gonna go and try to bring some Mediterranean flair to it with a homemade tomato harissa. And I'm gonna take the spaghetti meatball inspiration and turn it into a pot sticker. I think that this is a make or break dish for me because I was in the bottom last week. I want to go and show the judges that I can continue to fight and push and I can make really good savory dishes.
Man, I gotta get this going. I don't really know how I'm gonna transform this dish. You know, I feel like it has to be a piece of chicken and a waffle. So I'm gonna have to find a way to elevate this and just make the flavors bigger and better than they start with.
I'm gonna do a savory waffle with a Cajun chicken wing, and then I'm gonna do a spicy honey sauce, a Cajun butter, and some pickled bell pepper and onion.
I think it'll give this dish the punch that it needs.
But I got a lot of work to do.
45 minutes, this is the shortest amount of time we've had.
Come on, this is taking forever.
I know that I have to use my time wisely to even be able to pull this off. You know, a lot of times in this competition, when someone works within their wheelhouse, that's where they mess up.
Right there, burnt garlic.
Man, you know, I can't let a Southern staple like chicken and waffles send me home.
I can do this, I can do this.
We have 45 minutes. This is the shortest amount of time we've had. There's stress, there's anxiety, but I want to make the top 10.
I got this, I got this.
I've got to get out of my head. I've got to strategize really quick and find a way to elevate this.
Everything's okay.
So 10 minutes gone. 35 minutes remaining.
We got this.
Let's go, baby.
So 45 minutes for 3 dishes tonight, elevated from that to-go order.
Remember, this is back to win. Got to make it more difficult, raise the level of the challenges.
We got this.
Derek.
What did you get?
Hi,
In your
chef.
takeout order. Let's see.
I got empanadas.
Ooh la la.
Yeah.
You're gonna wrap it with what?
Puff pastry. I'm doing a cumin spiced lobster tail en croûte, and then it's gonna sit on a sautéed bed of vegetables, and then ají amarillo hollandaise sauce. Yeah.
The word ají is the South American word for chile.
But en croûte is pretty ambitious in 45 minutes. Not a lot of time.
Yep.
You need to leave yourself enough time to cook your lobster and the pastry all the way through.
Why don't you wrap that first? You can always do that later, Derek. Just you have to prioritize that, my brother. Wrap that thing, and then you can always come back to that.
Heard.
That's your star right there, young man.
Right.
Okay.
Hey, Derek, last week you were so close to a pin.
Very close. Emotionally close. I'm really struggling with the immunity pin. Maybe it's just because I haven't won the damn thing yet, but I've been consistently at the top, and I'm ready to win.
Well, look, you have a lot to do.
Yeah.
You're here to impress. You're here to elevate, right?
That's what I'm trying to showcase today.
All right,
You
good
keep
luck.
going at it, all right?
All day. Thank you, chefs.
I need my baking powder.
Emily,
Chef,
tell me about the dish. What did you get?
so I got a burger and fries.
Yeah, what's your dish?
So I'm taking all of those components, but
Right.
creating something completely different. So it's
Like?
not gonna be a burger. It's gonna be a steak tartare with glass potato chips.
A steak tartare.
Yes.
And how are you going to elevate that steak tartare? The cut is important, right?
Cut is important. I'm using filet. It's gonna be nice
Smart.
and tender.
Good.
It's in the freezer right now, chilling, so that I get nice
Good.
cubes on it.
Okay, gotcha. Top 10 just around the corner. How are you feeling?
My first goal is to make it to top 10 and then past top 10. I was the first one out of top 10 last time.
How's that look?
Not as great as it could look.
What happened?
My cake fell over.
The person leaving the Masterchef kitchen is Emily.
I still play it back in my mind in terms of that dreadful night.
So do I.
Use this to bring it out of you. You'll surprise yourself, but it'll give you such a position.
Heard, chef.
Good luck.
Thank you.
All right, Big Willie, what do you got?
So my takeout order was fried rice and orange chicken.
I love that.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a chicken and rice meatball with the flavors of the orange chicken with a garden of vegetables, and I'm making a plum and apricot sauce instead of orange.
So this is the chicken, the ground chicken for the meatballs. You put the rice in there already?
The rice is coming off now, and then I'm
Okay.
gonna form them, and then I'm gonna fry them up.
You're gonna fry them, deep fry them.
Yes.
Are you gonna put any breading on them or no?
Yes, I'm gonna do a flour egg breadcrumb.
I gotta say, Willie, this is a pretty extreme departure from the takeout dish. I hope you've thought this one all the way through.
You gotta be balanced and you have to create harmony in your flavors, right?
Most definitely. We're gonna make it happen. It ain't the time to play safe.
All right, Willie, this better be top.
I got you, I got you. Trust me, trust me.
All right.
Come on, man. Dara,
Yes, chef.
tell me, butter chicken. How are you going to elevate it? What are you doing?
Well, to me, chef, this is such a classic, and I really don't think it needs much elevating. I'm just gonna make sure I'm focusing on all of my flavors and developing, layering them. I'm adding some spices to my rice, and then I'm also making a chapati.
Oh, wow. So you're doing a really nice, beautiful, thin bread.
Yes.
Yes. The essence of a butter chicken is in that gravy, that beautiful, fragrant
Yes, chef.
tomato gravy. So the bread is important, but the essence, I promise you now, of butter chicken is in that tomato gravy.
Yes, chef.
Don't work upside down. Get your gas on, get your pans hot, and
Yes,
get
chef.
that gravy on
Yep.
first, and then the garnish, yes?
Yes, chef.
Shift up a gear now, okay? Because
Yes.
we're nearly halfway. Yeah, good luck.
Perfect.
Come on, come on, come on.
Michael.
Hello, hello.
What did you get?
So I got in my Grubhub ramen.
Ramen.
I was lucky enough to spend a little time in Korea after college. So I'm gonna do a Korean-style ramen with pork belly and prawns today. Season it with some gochujang, a little kimchi, like a kimchi-based broth.
I like the idea of prawns and pork belly.
Michael, how important is it for you personally to get into the top 10?
This is everything.
You went home 15.
Yeah, I didn't get to the first time. It was sort of a goal of mine. And so I think kind of to be here and not get to that goal that I had the first time was really important.
Good luck, Michael.
Thank you so much.
Emily, you still on that tartare?
Yes, ma'am.
All right now, make it good.
Beautiful filet.
Some exciting dishes out there.
Unbelievable.
Dara, so she picked out that butter chicken. She's going to make a tomato curry sauce. And on top of that, she's making a chapati, a beautiful bread.
Wow.
I'm slightly concerned about the actual gravy not going on early enough. She started the bread. I said, get the gravy on, let the gravy cook out.
So she's taken like an Indian takeout dish and evolved it into a starred restaurant Indian
Absolutely,
dish.
yep.
Ooh, yeah.
Emily, so she got the hamburger in her to-go bag.
Those look nice.
Said, I'm going to do the most amazing fillet of beef steak tartare.
What?
Hand cut.
That takes a lot of courage.
Yeah.
Tartare is high stakes because everyone has their preference on how you like it, so it'll be
That's right.
interesting to see if her taste matches our taste.
Yeah.
Derek got the chicken empanadas and is transforming that into lobster tails and croup.
Wow.
And he's gonna have this kind of sauteed vegetables underneath, all within 45 minutes, which I think is ambitious.
That's right. Cooking lobster's hard enough, but wrapping it in pastry is even harder.
That's good.
Willie got sweet orange chicken and fried rice.
But here's what he's gonna do. He's gonna use apricot and plum as the basis for his sauce. He's gonna make chicken and rice meatballs. So he's gonna take the premise of the orange chicken, mixed fried rice, and use that inside his mixture.
Wow. Halfway, guys. 23 minutes gone, 22 minutes remaining.
Oh, it's gonna come down the wire. We're halfway through, and I am not halfway done. If I don't get the lobster wrapped in the pastry, egg washed, and in the oven in enough time for it to cook, it's gonna be raw.
How's it going, Derek?
What do I do?
He can't even hear us. He's in his zone.
I'm freaking out. I have probably 30 seconds to get this lobster into the oven because it takes 20 minutes to cook. This dish is all in or bust.
He just has to wrap them things and get them in there so that he has the time.
Come on, I need you. If I wrap this lobster and nail it, that's a big win. If it's raw, I'm probably going home.
Uh-oh.
Come on. Damn it.
Uh-oh.
Come on. Damn it. I have probably 30 seconds to get this lobster into the oven because it takes 20 minutes to cook and there's 21 minutes on the clock. I can do this, I'm right here. I have no choice but to push this all the way to the last second. Damn it.
He nervous.
I'm taking a big risk because I've never gotten that immunity pin and I definitely want to get my hands on it.
I'm just hoping that he got enough time.
Okay, now we're caught up.
20 minutes to go. 3 stunning portions of elevated to-go dishes.
Oh, I'm shaking.
Come on.
I really worry about Fred.
The dough has to rest.
Has to rest, and then he has to wrap it.
Fred,
Yes.
remind me about the dish. What did you get in that bag?
I got spaghetti and meatballs, and I'm gonna.
Spaghetti meatballs.
Yes.
Tell me about the dish. What are you doing?
I'm gonna do pot stickers with an Italian meatball
What?
filling.
A pot sticker?
Yeah, an Italian.
How is that related to a meatball?
I'm gonna do an Italian meatball stuffing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna fold in some tomato paste and some chilies.
Wow.
And I'm gonna do a charred vegetable harissa and a Parmesan crisp.
You making your dough?
Yes, made dough already.
Gotcha. What's the protein? You using pork and beef?
Pork, veal, and beef.
Well, shouldn't you get that on now in that cast iron pan? Get that at least nice and hot, ready. Or you putting that in raw?
Oh, so I'm putting it in raw, but I have the timing down, Chef, so we're good.
Gotcha. I love the ambitions of this, but is that a little bit too difficult? You've got to roll that dough, let that dough rest, and then shape them. Why take on something so difficult, especially on a night like tonight when you know these challenges are formidable and nobody's safe?
Well, I came back to push myself. I don't want to take it safe ever.
Okay, young man, good luck.
Thank you, Chef.
It's great. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful.
Gotta make this tighter, gotta make this tighter.
All right, Christian, what was your takeout order?
Some taco.
Ooh, look at that. Birria taco.
Birria taco.
So birria is a style that you make these tacos in. Traditionally, it's done with goat.
Okay.
But any sort of braised cut of steer or beef can be utilized for this. It really is that beautiful melange of dry chilies that make this so special.
What are you doing with that
So I'm about
inspiration?
to inspire, I'm about to change it up. I'm gonna go a little enchiladas, little Creole Cajun enchiladas.
Ooh la
Same
la.
ingredients. And I'm gonna top it off with a charred corn pico de gallo.
Nice. There you go.
He is not afraid to spice things up.
Yes.
You let the spices flow, huh?
Yes, sir.
Keep that fierce attitude up, Christian.
Thank you.
Put that back in there just a second to heat it up and salt it.
Right, young man, how you feeling?
Pretty good, chef.
And those vegetables are still raw, so just be careful there. Well, you got to move.
Yes, chef.
You got to move,
Heard.
okay?
There we go. Come on, baby.
30 minutes done, 15 minutes remaining.
15 minutes. Oh, God.
So Fred's got the spaghetti meatballs. He's going to do a meatball flavour, but inside a pot sticker.
Okay.
And then a beautiful roasted vegetable harissa sauce with them.
But like Italian flavors or Asian flavors?
No, Italian flavours. He's going to do sort of a light breadcrumb mix inside.
With like Parmigiano and breadcrumbs
exactly
and that.
that.
Wow.
He's made his own dough, but I just worry he's venturing a bit too far from his takeout dish. It'll either land him in the top or in the bottom, depending on how all those flavours come together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're down to the last 10 minutes remaining. Come on, guys.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Is he supposed to be still kneading that dough like that when he make dumplings?
It looked very sticky.
Oh, gosh. My dough is coming out really gummy. That could be very problematic.
He is so nervous. His hands are shaking.
Externally, I'm just trying to keep it together.
I think he know what he's doing.
Internally, I'm freaking out and I'm screaming and I want to cry. I'm definitely going to be pushing it on time. Top 10 is around the corner, and if I have any shot at getting in there, I had to save this. Holy. I'm struggling to finish making Italian meatball stuffed pot stickers.
He is so nervous. His hands are shaking.
Oh gosh. Top 10 is around the corner, and if I have any shot at getting in there, I have to save this. Come on. Seriously here.
5 minutes remaining. Last 5.
Brandy, put more garnish.
I'm going to. That's what I'm working on. Where's my other butter? There's my other butter. Gotta have that butter.
Right, young man, how you feeling?
Oh, a little nervous.
Go on. Hey, nervous about what?
Just time. I got my lobster and crew in.
Good. Cooking lobster's hard enough, but to wrap it in pastry on a night like tonight, why?
Go big or go home, and it's an empanada. I mean, I got to do it.
You've also got to dodge those bullet hits. Where is that lobster?
It's right here,
You
Chef.
got 3 tails?
Yeah.
Man, how are you serving them?
I'm keeping it whole for you with a little bit of hollandaise and a little caviar.
Caviar, hollandaise, lobster. We said elevated, yes?
Yeah, that's what that is. no?
Luxuriously elevated. Right, plates out, get them laid out and get going. Let's
Thank
go.
you, Chef.
Okay.
Let's go, baby. Big worry right now is Derek.
Really?
The 3 lobster tails are still in the oven.
Wow.
And he's not even going to slice them. He's going to serve them whole. So it'll be impossible to tell if they're cooked properly when he plates them. Oh, my Lord.
Oh, that's a mistake.
Come on, I need you.
Uh-oh.
He doesn't even use the water to steam that. You have to use the water steam all the way.
I did.
But it's not enough. It will be dry on the edge.
Okay.
Cover it.
No, I did. I literally put water in and then. Okay.
Whatever. I will leave you alone, okay?
Thank you, Bowen.
Last minute, 60 seconds to go. Come on, guys. Come on, Fred. Focus.
Almost there.
I'm shaking.
Let's go, Willie.
He is miles behind.
Come on, come on, come on.
30 seconds to go. Come on.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Derek's lobster's out. Amazing.
All right, last few seconds here.
Almost finished.
Perfect.
Oh gosh.
10,
9,
8, 7, 6,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's
and
a hit in
stop.
the air.
Well done.
That went fast.
That was insane.
It was.
Well done. Tonight, you had to cook as a gourmet version of some of the most popular takeout dishes across America. And dishes like the ones you've created are currently available at Masterchef Table exclusively on Grubhub.
Now, we're going to take a closer look at all of your dishes.
Emily, this is a tartare, right?
It is, yes.
So this makes you think of that.
It's a different experience.
All right, Brandy. Waffles, chicken.
Yes, that's a Cajun compound butter for the waffles, pickled peppers and onions.
Thank you. Okay, Amanda. What's the dish?
So we have chicken roulade with bok choy,
And what's in here?
miso, soy, a little bit of butter at the end.
Is that on the plate?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, chef.
Getting past this part and making it to the top 10 will be a huge milestone, not for just me, but everybody in this competition.
So you got the butter chicken, correct?
I did, chef.
Do you think you elevated it?
Yes, chef.
Thank you.
This is the point of the competition that separates the boys from the men and the girls from the women.
Were you able to control some of the sweetness?
I did. I think I did.
We'll see.
I can't be that one to go home when I'm this close to the top 10.
All right, Michael. This is your soup.
Yeah, I made a broth with shrimp heads, kimchi, fermented chili paste, a little bit spicy.
Wow.
Derek, you selected empanadas, but made lobster en croûte.
And then I did the vegetables on the side.
Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Week after week, some of the best cooks in Masterchef history have been getting sent home. So the competition's only getting tougher from here on out, and smaller mistakes will send people home.
So from spaghetti and meatballs to this, it's a long trip.
Yeah, I mean, it went through Asia and the Mediterranean.
Thank you.
This about to get real serious.
Some really good dishes.
Yeah.
The intriguing one is Derek, because we don't know where that lobster's cooked.
I think we'll have to take a closer look at that.
So, we've got our top two, got a bottom two, and one in the middle.
For the first time.
Yeah. We can decide where he stands once we cut it open.
We'll either rise to the top or sink to the bottom.
Okay, we have a few dishes that we are dying to dive into. The first top dish featured bolder flavors that took it to that next level. Please come forward, Michael.
Being in the top feels really good, and I've worked so hard for this spot. My only concern right now is if my broth is too spicy, it may put me in jeopardy with the judges and hurt my chance of getting that immunity pin for the second time.
Michael, tell us what you got in that to-go bag and describe your dish, please.
I got a classic Japanese-style ramen. So I did a Korean-style ramyun with grilled Korean barbecue shrimp.
Everything looks super elevated.
The presentation is clever. You're using the crispy little rice noodles as a textural component. Looking forward to trying it.
Of course, I like my ramen spicy.
Michael, the dish is delicious. Love the take on that Korean influence, especially with the heat.
That broth is award-winning stuff.
Wow, thank you, chef.
Yeah, I like the intensity of it. I don't know if you could eat a whole bowl of it, but all the components in the dish make sense. It's very strong.
You know, it's hard to believe you got that flavor extracted within 45 minutes. Well done.
Thank you.
The next dish in the winner's circle tonight featured a bold usage of spice. Please come forward. Dara.
Last challenge, I was in the bottom, so it's a huge deal for me, and hopefully I elevated this dish enough.
Okay, Dara, what did you get in your takeout bag?
So I had butter chicken, and I made Indian butter chicken with spiced basmati rice, garlic butter chapati, and cucumber mint raita.
So you basically took almost the same exact dish and just upped the level.
I did. I wanted to honor the tradition of this dish. I wanted to elevate some of the flavors, but keep it in its traditional form.
The dish looks inviting. Butter chicken, it's that beautiful tomato gravy. That's the hero. I just hope it delivers in that flavor that you expect. Young lady, it's absolutely delicious. There's something quite magical about that sauce. But what I do love more than anything is a spicy rice, which is lovely. So that lifts the heat even more. I'm not used to those small bits. You lose the texture of that beautiful brown meat when you cut them up so small, but it's delicious.
Thank you, Chef.
The boldness in your approach, I just love that. The spices in the rice echo the spices inside the actual gravy. I appreciate that.
I go to Indian food once a week, and this could be served at any one of my favorite Indian restaurants. Well done.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're up here together. Such a rock star.
The next dish that we're dying to taste, we considered it to be the biggest risk of the night. But because of the way it was prepared, we need to take a much closer look to decide whether it's actually in the top or the bottom. Because if it's cooked perfectly, then it will definitely be in the top dishes of the night. But if it's undercooked, it will be at the bottom. Ooh. Please, step forward. Derek.
No pressure.
He better hope that damn lobster cooks.
I took a huge risk with this dish. Now we're gonna find out if this risk paid off or if I'm just gonna embarrass myself. It's a really scary place to be right now.
Describe your dish, please.
I got chicken tinga empanadas. And I took those flavors and made a lobster and croûte with a ají amarillo hollandaise sauce.
I'm going to be honest with you, young man. I've always loved your determination, but only the most skilled chefs in the world would attempt a lobster en croûte in 45 minutes. If this is overcooked or undercooked, you're going directly into the bottom.
The suspense.
Derek, if this is overcooked or undercooked, you're going directly into the bottom.
It better be cooked right. It's gonna be cooked right?
Oh my goodness me. The lobster is cooked beautifully. Bowen, Shanika, can you see that from up there?
Yes,
Yes.
Chef. It's glistening.
Glistening?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Young man, it's definitely the top three. Let's get that absolutely clear.
Take a deep breath.
The hollandaise is impeccable. It's a really good dish. I think what I'm surprised at more than anything is what you've got done in 45 minutes. That's the exciting bit for me tonight.
Thank you.
All I gotta say is ají amarillo hollandaise. That's so clever and smart. I might even take that from you.
It's a dish that swings for the fences. When you make a dish like this, you're really putting it out there, what your ambition is, which is to win.
What is it with you that every time you cook like you're in the finale? You're just so hungry to win.
That's just the competitive nature. I want to be in the finale every time. I don't know any other way.
I admire that.
Thank you, Chef.
Well done.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go.
Michael, Dara, Derek, right now we need a moment, please. So, Michael's broth, exceptional.
Yep.
Yeah.
Dara's is not quite as flashy as Michael's,
Yes.
but very good. Like, I felt I was eating in an authentic Indian restaurant.
And then Derek's lobster en croûte.
Yeah, very good.
Good luck, guys.
So the good news is that all three of you are safe from elimination. But as far as the best dish of the night, it gives us great pleasure to hand this to Derek. Exceptional.
This is the first time I've gotten the immunity pin this whole season.
Well done.
Thank you. Now is the time to really show what you can do, what you're capable of.
Please, make your way up to the balcony.
I've got a fire lit right now, and putting it all on the line and winning immunity with it,
well deserved.
that shows everyone I'm back to win.
Right now for the not so good news. Someone is going home tonight. And since Derek ended up in the top 3, we're only going to look at the bottom 2 dishes of the evening.
Wow.
So the first dish we want to take a much deeper look at just did not make sense. Please step forward. Fred.
Being in the bottom 2 weeks in a row, it's frustrating. The more I look at my dish, the more I'm realizing that stuffing meatballs into dumpling wrappers might not have been a good idea, but I'm hoping that me making the wrappers from scratch is enough to save me.
So, young man, describe what you got in your to-go bag and what is your dish?
I got the spaghetti and meatballs. So I did an Italian meatball pot sticker with a charred tomato relish and Parmesan crisp on top.
What are you calling this sauce?
It was intended to be a harissa, but it came out more like a relish.
Well, obviously it broke on the plate. I'm just having a hard time understanding what I'm going to taste here. I mean, spaghetti and meatballs to here is a long way to travel.
Fred, could you just step forward a little bit? It looks dry, young man. And that's before I eat it.
You took what could be good spaghetti and meatballs takeout and made some sort of version of bad Chinese food. This is wrong on so many levels. I'm having a hard time processing it.
You were going down a great direction with the harissa, and it's actually well seasoned. But that feeling, there's like 0 seasoning. Almost like we took the salt away from you. That's bad.
I don't see this as an elevated spaghetti meatball. It just doesn't make sense. It doesn't taste good. Thank you, Fred.
Thank you.
Going home.
So the final dish that we must taste tonight was certainly a creative interpretation of a takeout dish, but it lacked the proper substance that we were desperately looking for.
Might be Emily.
Please come forward. So the final dish that we must taste tonight, please come forward. Willie.
Wow. I'm shocked that I am in the bottom 2. It's like a 50-50 chance that I'm gonna be the one going home. I just hope that something is in my dish that's gonna keep me around.
Willie, can you please describe your dish?
So I got orange chicken and the fried rice. And so I did a chicken and rice meatball with a apricot and plum sauce with charred vegetables.
I'm completely perplexed by this dish. I hope that those meatballs have flavor, and I hope that they're not dry.
All right, Willie, I'm gonna give it to you straight. You know what this tastes like? You know when you have leftover Chinese food, 2 or 3 days passes, and you take it out and it's all dry and oxidized? It's like you took that, you put it in a blender, bound it with egg, and fried it. And then you took a jar of marmalade, put a spoon underneath it. Instead of elevating it, you sunk it.
The one thing that is saving you here is that the meatballs are well seasoned.
Seasoning is on point. It does taste savory, but I'm trying to identify where we sit with this elevated idea. What's the benchmark? Yeah, it's bizarre. Thank you.
Thank you, Willie.
It's okay, all right. I did it.
Both of you, please, give us a moment. Thank you. Fred's first. What was that dish, by the way? A meatball pot sticker. It just doesn't work.
Going in the opposite direction than what we asked.
Yeah.
Willie's dish tasted like Chinese leftover food to me.
Yeah. I think we're in agreement on that one, don't we?
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Fred and Willie, the individual that's cooked for the very last time in the Masterchef Back to Win kitchen is Fred.
Love you, Willie.
Willie, say goodbye to Fred. Head back to your station, please. Fred, we've absolutely loved your baking in this competition. Tonight, the savory edge just got the better of you.
Throughout this competition, you showed grace, you showed a lot of sportsmanship. I have enormous amount of respect for you.
The evolution you've had in your style of cooking is really unique, and it's a special gift you have, and go out to the world and give it to other people. They deserve to see it.
Thank you, Joe.
Come and say goodbye, young man, please. Well done.
Thank you again for taking me through into every part. You know, it sucks to not make top 10, but I'm proud of everything I've done.
Fred, please place your apron on your bench and say goodbye.
Despite getting sent home, I feel happy to have just even done this. Being invited back from season 10, it warms my heart and it makes me feel loved and accepted. Love you, Willie.
Love you too.
While I'm sad that I didn't do as well as I did last time, I had a winning dessert. I was able to stay true to myself, and the fact that the judges acknowledge that, it means the world. Congratulations, top 10!
Next time, welcome to the top 10. The Back to Win cooks are making a pit stop. You have to elevate gas station snacks into gourmet dishes. Wow. That's the secret of any great chef. Elevation, right?
It's about to go down.
Get it! I melt the gummy bears down, I pour the beer in there.
What?
That sounds disgusting.
I want that immunity pin back.
It's the biggest risk taken so far in this competition. And while some create snack magic, it's delicious. I couldn't be happier. This is an absolute showstopper. Others will be left behind.
Tastes like chocolate scrambled eggs.
Is gross.
You took a big risk today, and you failed.
One potato, two potato.